That lady got a husband and two kids. Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel, Sincerely Ab and Siobhan. And this is our family vacation that we took back in June on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas. Just giving you a quick tour of the boat as we step on, and we're getting ready to head up to our rooms. After dropping our bags, we stopped off to the park cafe because we were hungry. We hadn't had anything to eat that morning, and their food was pretty fresh. They had sandwiches, soups, salads, I believe, and little different pastries. My family likes to eat. If you hadn't noticed, we are pretty greedy, so we sat there for a little while and we tried all the little different things that they had available. Now, we had a joined suite, or our staterooms were joined, and so that's why our balcony is pretty big. If you could tell, it goes from our room all the way over to our kids' rooms. I really appreciated that, so I had some privacy. um, the pool, I don't remember what deck this pool was on, but it was really quiet. It seems to me as if Royal Caribbean's cruisers go to bed a lot earlier than Carnival cruises, which was fine with me. Right here, we are on the boardwalk. They have a carousel, and this is where they also have the aqua show. You can find a lot of different cafes. I think there's a bar on here, and like, I don't know, little specialty shops. We stopped here for breakfast the day that we were getting off um on Royal Caribbean's private island, because we wanted to eat something before we got to the private island, because we knew that we weren't going to be able to get anything until lunchtime. The pastries and coffee and tea were pretty good, just something to tie us over. And once we got to the island, you just get off. You don't have to get on those little boats that you see that you have to get on with Carnival. You just get right off the boat and walk across this stretch right into the private island. Once you get closer to the private island, then you can get on a little bus and they will take you to where your cabana is. I thought this was really cute. So here I am with my family back at their cabana, and then me and my husband had a private bed on the other side of the island where we could pull the drapes down and have some privacy, which I thought was really cool. Then we went back to the other side of the island to have lunch with our family because I think my mom had, I don't know, some kind of package or something where we were able to get lunch. So I figured it made sense to eat lunch with them. After eating lunch, my husband and I went back to our side, but then it started to rain. And I asked him if he wanted to go back to the boat, but he said absolutely not. He was loving the weather, and so we just stayed there until the rain stopped. It didn't rain long, maybe about 30 to 45 minutes. Now, here we are after getting back to, or boarding back on the boat. We went to the aqua show. Now, this is just the beginning of the aqua show. I didn't record the whole thing because I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't think the show was going to be that good, but it turned out to be, something really entertaining. Royal Caribbean had a lot of different activities. We went to see Mamma Mia our second night, and then I believe our last night we saw a comedy show. And here we are. We're boarding back. No, we're going to Nassau. This was our final day on the boat. We were going to Nassau. My family decided that we were going to stay on the boat. We weren't going to get off this day. We were going to kind of explore the boat a little more and partake in some of the different activities, because we didn't get a chance to do that the day before because we spent the entire day on the private island. The view was absolutely beautiful. I think I am going to have this picture blown up and I'm going to hang it somewhere in my house. I thought this view was absolutely gorgeous with the sun coming up. I had to get up early every morning just to see the sunrise while my family slept in. I like to do that every time we go on cruises. I just love to sit out on the balcony and enjoy the view. So here we are. Everyone is getting off, and that is a boat from Carnival. I'm not sure which ship it was. While everybody was off the boat, me, my husband, and my son decided to explore all the different decks just so we could see everything that was on there. I didn't get a chance to record everything, honestly, because I wasn't feeling well on this cruise. I was getting over a cold, and so I just didn't feel like recording everything. So on this top deck, they had a lot of different activities. I believe they had a water slide, miniature golf, basketball. I believe there's also the playroom for the smaller kids. And I thought this little activity right here was so cool. I was trying to convince my son to get on, but he said no. I guess he didn't want to embarrass himself. And if I was someone that wasn't worried about embarrassing myself, I would have got on it too. Now here we are just hanging around waiting for dinner. I thought this was also cool. This is a floating bar. I was trying to catch it coming down, but I didn't get it. This is our final day on the boat. They always have a little party for your final day. I would say that the customer service that I received from Royal Caribbean was amazing. The wait staff, they were absolutely amazing. They remembered your name, they greeted you, they were very, very friendly in comparison to Carnival. Now, here it is, me and my daughter on our final day, going back to the bar to have our final rounds of drinks. We're feeling sad because we know that this is going to be our last day. And here we are. I don't know how this clip ended up in, but this was this should have been a few clips over. That was our second day. Here we are. Here's just some of the food that I had while we were on. That was a margarita. It was okay. I will say though that the drinks on Carnival were a lot stronger than the ones on Royal Caribbean. Now the food was so good, and what I liked about it was you could have as much as you want. They never tell you no. Now you could see that the quality of food is so much better than it is on Carnival. I don't know. I don't want to bash Carnival, but when it came to the food and the customer service that we received, it was top tier. And of course, they have to do the Sweet Caroline song. I love this. My heart was broken because I knew it was the end. I would definitely cruise with them again.